What is going on YouTube? Hidden back making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we have actually quite a bit of things to discuss. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the very interesting movements within XRP, as well as Bitcoin and the S&P 500. There has been some very interesting formations happening right now within our US economy that I do want to talk about. Has this, affected the market in any way? Will it affect the market in any way? As well as the recent massive breakout we've seen in most of the altcoins. I do want to discuss how much longer we're going to be in this bullish movement, what we could expect in the near short term, long term, things of that nature. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, smash the thumbs up, as this does help this support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can literally just DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. All right, as you guys can see, we are on my current YouTube channel. Yesterday, we made a video basically talking about the recent addition to PayPal, now adding Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and some other cryptocurrencies to its exchange, which is very interesting. The fact that now PayPal is hopping off on this wave out of the past couple of years, we have not seen PayPal use or adopt cryptocurrency. We've heard about it, but now that's finally taking form, which may be the correlation for why we've seen this massive Bitcoin spike within the market. Could be because PayPal news came out. I mean, this is very significant news. This is big news for the cryptocurrency, so it's interesting to see the way the markets have been, reacting to it. It's very interesting. Otherwise, before we jump right into today's video, I do want to give away the $200 of free USDT bonus. I will be talking about that in a second. But before I do that, I do really quickly want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, which is Best Change. For those of you that don't know what Best Change is, it's basically like an Investopedia of all exchanges. If you've ever had trouble figuring out which exchange will offer which crypto pair for what you can sell off and receive, basically Best Change answers that question for you. So there are some exchanges like Coinbase Pro that don't necessarily have all the different trading pairs, but Best Change allows you guys to figure out which ones those are. So if you wanted for, let's say, to trade Ripple to Tether ERC20, you'd be able to type in your trading pair, what you're giving and what you would like to receive, and then it shows you all the exchanges here that have that available for you. And then it's as simple as clicking on this, which will bring you to the hyperlink exactly to that website that trade around with. Obviously, you have to check them all out, look at their reviews, see the reserve and things like that to really figure out which one is best suited for you. Now, I do just want to do the $200 USDT giveaway. We have one winner unpicked. I'm going to click draw winner right now. And whoever does win, we've had 970 or 62 entries. We're going to be drawing the winner right now. We're going to see exactly who is the winner and who is going to be winning this. Once we get that, we are going to be seeing who is going to be the lucky guy for this giveaway. So I'm trying it right now. If you do win, definitely make sure to DM me either on Instagram, follow me. I wouldn't comment it on YouTube. There's a good chance I won't see that. So the winner is Jerry Fields. Definitely make sure to, if you're in this or watching this, definitely make sure to either DM me or send me an email at CryptoVOfficial to collect your prize. Otherwise, moving on to the rest of today's episode. So I do just want to continue discussing what exactly Best Change is. I had an article pulled up here. It's basically a platform that offers you a directory of diligently selected, trusted, and reliable crypto exchanges to select the best prices to buy and sell your crypto assets at with pretty much the least amount of fees. On the official website, you can buy and sell exchange on multiple top cryptos and digital assets from a list of over 250 plus exchanges, which is pretty incredible. There's more to this down here. I mean, obviously, if you just go on Crypto Daily and search bestchange.com, you'll find the article. Otherwise, moving on to the rest of today's episode, I'm really hyped on the way this market has been moving to. I want to jump right into XRP because I have been using XRP for the past couple of days. Mainly, I've been looking at this on Bityard, which is another exchange that we do use. But I've been using Bityard for the past couple of days. I did make a very profitable trade off the last breakout. You can see, even though this is on the daily, we basically bought in right here, and then when the market shot up, we capitalized off the run. Now, I could give a quick refresh to this. We'll redraw the lines and things like that just to give you guys a heads up as to what's going going on, where the market's moving to. So jumping on to the daily, I'm just going to click these right here. Boom. I figured the market would need a refresh, and you can see where the uptrend and resistance is that I'm referring to. So here's the downtrend. There was the resistance. You can see the clear pop in support that we had just a couple of hours ago. And you can see right now we're kind of reflecting off the resistance at the top here. Now, I was doing some, technical analysis, some analyzation of the market, and I noticed there seems to be some sort of resistance at play here. Now, it's a little bit harder to see on here. I've drawn it out clearly on the XRP chart on TradingView, but to go back into here right now, it's basically showing where this bottom support is acting as a support as we're starting, or and resistance as we're starting to see a little bit of uncertainty as the price starts to play around with that. Now, I did make a very profitable trade that I did not only post on Patreon, but on YouTube. I let you guys see. We bought it in the second we saw the break above this resistance here at 25 cents, and we actually sold closer to 26 cents and trading with a leverage of 2,000. We did $2,000. We did a 25 times leverage trade right here. Boom, just like that. We put in $2,000. We clicked buy. We bought in. We waited for the market to go up, and we sold off our trade. And I actually made about $330 in profit in literally like 3 hours, which is incredible. So hopefully you guys took advantage of that move just a couple of days ago or hours ago. But now to talk and discuss the very interesting movement happening now, you'll notice we're starting to hit a little bit of a pickle. Markets are starting to fall stagnant. We're starting to see a lot of uncertainty, massive resistance and receding that we're starting to see within the coins. As we topped off closer to 26 cents, we corrected back down to 25. Same thing applied with Bitcoin, hitting an all-time high for this year of 13,200, corrected back down to as low as 12.9. Now, this really wasn't that much of a hit, but we really now have to figure out where exactly this market is going to be moving to. The great thing is we did get a beautiful bullish cross on XRP. This is great news for us moving into trading. Figuring out where we're going to be buying in is definitely the next obstacle. The fact that we did see this correction to the upside, the fact that we broke bullish, the fact that we're now heading to higher levels means we're probably going to continue to break bullish and continue to head up in that pattern. It's merely just some consolidation that's needed right now. My main concern is on Bitcoin right now. The fact that we've managed to shoot ourselves all the way up here out of this last symmetrical triangle that broke bullish in the beginning or mid of October. You can see ultimately this run has basically allowed us to become extremely overbought. Now, my main hunch, which I discussed with you guys yesterday and the past couple of days, is in the fact that these fractals have been forming on Bitcoin. We have 1, 2, this could now be the third. You notice this is about the same amount of percentage jump that we've seen over the course of the past couple of fractals. This is about a 34% jump. Now calculating the jump that we had here, this is about a 25% jump. And this one is about 22%. So we're right in the middle of the amount of average that these coins start to, jump at, that the price has started to, cause the fractals to start to correct lower. So we may have hit a high right now within the crypto, and we may start to see the consolidation. This may ultimately pan out in another symmetrical triangle forming. As we start to head lower, we could correct back down and then eventually break higher and pump to a new, higher high, which would be incredible. And I do believe that's the pattern that the market is starting to head to. Now, I do want to save this real quick, extend out, and then discuss a few other things. So you can see just in today's candle what it is that I'm referring to. We had this fractal here, the second fractal. This could influence a third fractal to form symmetrical triangle, which would then allow us to blast up higher. But before that happens, we would see the consolidation and the correction back down before the pop. So that's kind of where I'm weary at. I don't believe that we're going to see the correction just yet, but I am definitely urging myself and preparing myself for the run to the downside to happen. Now, we did make a small, amount of profit, a small amount of, play with this small movement that XRP had. Obviously, if you guys took advantage of Bitcoin, you'd be making a bigger profit too, depending on how much you leverage traded. But right now, I'm kind of iffy with this market. Is this the highest it's going to go? A lot of people buy the rumor and sell the news. I do believe that due to PayPal basically offering Bitcoin and the other altcoins allowed the market to breach a resistance we haven't really seen in a very long time. And now that that rumor is out and everybody pretty much knows about it, they're probably going to start to sell off, which would ultimately allow the market to correct lower. People buy the rumor and they sell the news. The news is out. The news is finally here. And there's a good chance we may see the market reside and recede lower until we get more news or a bigger pop. Otherwise, looking at the other cryptocurrencies, like I said, XRP looks great. The other crypto cryptos like Ethereum definitely are starting to hit resistance too at the higher RSI, becoming overbought. Same thing goes with Litecoin hitting overbought. XRP is not necessarily hitting overbought yet, so I do believe the market's going to head up higher. I also think we're definitely going to be influenced by the way this market is trading on the S&P 500. And what's interesting to see is a lot of you guys are saying there's definitely this cup and handle formation. I am definitely a strong believer that there is one forming. I was more so on the double top formation, which would lead to a correction to the downside. But as you guys can see, the cup and handle formation is basically a price pattern on a securities price chart. It's a technical indicator that resembles a cup with a handle, and where the cup is in the shape of a U and the handle is a slight downward shift, the cup and handle is considered a bullish signal, which ultimately influences the price to shoot up even higher. You can see it right here. Boom. I'll zoom in on this. We have the swing, we have the resistance, the handle, and then it usually breaks bullish. So I'm pretty much just waiting right now to see, are we going to be breaking bullish? Are we going to correct lower? Is this going to confirm a double top? What are we going to be paying attention to? So clearly this is a cup and handle formation. Are we going to now pop off of here and break higher? It's just a very interesting spot that the market has started to move to. The fact that we're hitting this resistance, the fact that we're at a high already is definitely concerning to me. The fact that we've pretty much topped off. You can see the all-time high right here, the 11-year consolidation we've had. The fact that we're hitting resistance right now makes me believe it's probably going to correct lower, but we do have to let the market play out. Now, I know there was a ton of information in today's video. We're definitely going to get more focused in on a microeconomic standpoint in probably in the next couple of days. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe. Once again, huge shout out for Best Change for sponsoring today's video. Definitely make sure to follow me, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. Check out my Twitter at CryptoTheOfficial, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.